Hey, what's up YouTube? Crimson Tie here. So to help explain exactly how I'm going to do this challenge in terms of getting in shape for Haruka from free, I decided to go over my plan on what I'm going to be doing. So first of all, let me say something first. I kinda, sorta, maybe cheated a little bit. When I say I cheated, I mean I have been, lifting weights, dieting, bulking, and all that for 2 years now. So I kind of sort of have the slight advantage in terms of being able to do it and also getting closer to my goal. But it's going to be a little bit harder now because I'm going to put a lot more effort, I guess you would say, into it. It's not really the right word, but it's going to take a lot more than it did in the past to achieve what I wanted to get in 1 year's time. So, right now what I'm doing is I am bulking, and for those who don't know what bulking really is, it's kind of as how it sounds. You're essentially putting a lot of weight onto your body. When you bulk, what you're doing is you're taking in more calories that you would normally need to survive with your own body. Now, the general rule of thumb is 2,000 calories is for a 180-pound man. So right now I am at about 165, 170, depending on how much water I have in my body and if I have any food in my stomach. So that's about 1,800, give or take, calories for me to maintain that body weight. So to get to 180, 185, 190, somewhere around there, that means I need to take in at least 2,000 or more calories a day. Now, that might seem a little hard to do starting off at first, and yes, it was when I started off many years ago doing it. It was hard to eat more than what you're used to. It's something you have to kind of almost force your body to do. But there are ways to be able to do that. For example, what I do is I do 5 small meals a day. So instead of doing 3 big meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, I'll do breakfast, brunch, lunch, and then, I don't know how you guys will call it, but I call it dinner, it's a meal between lunch and dinner, and then dinner. That will put me over what I'm trying to do to achieve my weight size, but the faster I can get to it, the more time I'll have to cut. And that's going to be the next phase in my challenge, which is cutting, where I will change my diet, where I have a caloric deficit, in other words, eat less calories, to get to the weight I want to be by cutting out the body fat. Now, when I go to that phase, my goal is to do that around end of January time, so January 31st, February 1st is kind of my goal when I start doing my cutting phase. I'll change my diet up completely different than what I'll have now, which you'll see in later videos where I cook meals showing exactly what I eat to achieve my caloric intake and to also eat healthy at the same time. Now, for workout videos, I will go ahead once a week and post a different workout for different body parts that day. The reason why I don't do it every day is because where I have set up my training regimen is I train for 3 to 4 weeks doing the same exact regimen. 3 to 4 weeks, that means Monday will be chest, Tuesday back, Wednesday legs, Thursday shoulders, Friday arms, and then Saturday is I train kind of what I was lacking on that week, so it could be like my traps or maybe my triceps or whatever muscle was lacking that week. I pick it up on Friday. Of course, I will be training abdominal every day in the afternoon, but that we'll get into a different video. But since it will be consistently the same, besides the weight increase or decrease depending on how I am that day, it might get a little bit boring to show what it is. So once a week I will post up what I am training for that month time period. That really wraps it up for this video in terms of explaining how I will be achieving my goal, guys. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Stay tuned later on this week for my first meal and workout video. Crimson Tide signing out, guys.